explores how making artificial intelligence real for every developer and every organization. Our esteemed speaker will be the digital specialist in data and AI at Microsoft. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Victor Rodrigues. Over to you, Victor.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to AI Virtual Conference. So my name is Victor Rodrigues. I'm digital specialist for data and AI at Microsoft. Let me just organize my screen here for a second. Okay, so today I'm going to share with you our approach for AI and the ways which you can use Azure AI. This is an extraordinary moment in human history. The technologies are emerging and affecting our lives in fourth industrial revolution in a new and unanticipated ways. This is a new era that builds and extends the impact of the digitalization. Artificial intelligence is not new to us. It's only in recent years that AI has made such impressive progress, primarily driven by exponential increase in computing power and the vast amounts of data and the notable breakthrough in algorithms. We believe that the promise of AI is the holistic growth. AI will radically transform industry, enable governments, and empower individuals and enable governments, empower individuals, and address some of the society's toughest challenges. So, breakthrough innovations will accelerate the digital transformation of organizations and result in radically new business model and potential to disrupt the industries. AI offers the opportunity to increase the functionality of every application, accelerate application development at scale, and creating compelling interface that interact with the users in the natural ways. Across industry verticals, AI will enable every business process to enhance the customer engagements, optimize operations, and improve products and services. AI will empower every person with knowledge and tools to foster innovation and the collaboration across the enterprise. So, artificial intelligence is beginning to shift the way in which we relate with the world around us. It's already transformed the way we work and do business. So a recent study by PwC calculated that the global GDP will increase by 14% by 2030 because of the AI adoption, contributing an additional 15.7 trillion to the global economy. In the next 5 years, senior executives across the globe expect the AI to have a positive impact on growth of 19%, productivity by 86%, and job creation by 69%. And this growth isn't limited to the specific industry or any organization, any industry, especially those with a very large amount of data, can use AI to create business value. In fact, so many customers are already reaping benefits from their use of AI products, and especially Azure AI products. Let me share a couple of examples. So the CDC deployed a bot that helps patients with self-assess COVID-19 symptoms. Over 1,500 other organizations are following suit, like Providence, Kaiser Permanente, and Humana, across all users. Customized instances of the Microsoft Healthcare bot are fielding over 1.5 million messages per day. This healthcare bot is powered by Azure AI. We can take Carhartt as another example. Carhartt uses Azure AI to help them to choose the new retail locations. These retail stores exceeded their revenue plans by over 200% within months of opening and became the best performing stores. A wide variety of the customers across all industries are becoming more and more empowered and benefiting from Azure AI every single day. We take for another example like the Schneider Electric. It's a global power management and industrial automation company whose typical maintenance issues take several employees. employees to involvement, 3 days of the system downtime, and a cost up to 20K day to fix. They leverage Azure Machine Learning and IoT Edge to pinpoint which remote equipment need repair and achieve substantial savings on maintenance, optimizing production and profit, and increase safety of the workers and environment. When the company deployed Azure Machine Learning Service-based solution, it helped operators increase efficiency by 20 to 20% in 2 days, and extended their pump equipment from for 3 to 10 years. In fact, we see the future growth across all industries, and the business model of the organization within them will be driven in large part by applying new breed of digital technologies to more intelligently engage customers, transform products and services, optimize operations, and empower employees. We call this at Microsoft the digital feedback loop, and it is how we help organizations to unlock new value. So, these customers and organizations, they all have the similar goals. Whether it's a customer engagement, employment empowerment, operational efficiency, product innovation, they all after the same goal through the digital transformation. Well, now we know why customers choose Azure AI, but what we can equip you throughout your personal AI journey. Our customer promise is grounded in 3 principles. On your terms, we are relentless focused on empowering developers of all AI, all skills levels, and enabling them to use the tools and language of their choice. Mission critical to enable organizations to deploy with confidence. Azure AI services are hardened for the most demanding workloads. And responsible, last we have uncompromising commitment to responsible AI, built on the most trusted cloud, Azure with best privacy controls, responsible AI capabilities, and the most compliant certifications of any cloud in the world. These guide principles enable us to fulfill our mission of empowering every developer and every organization to harness the potential of AI. Now, let's dive into what Azure AI really is. So, what's Azure AI? Azure AI is a set of AI services that are built upon Azure and deeply integrated with Azure data, app development, and compute services and tools. From the bottom layer, with Azure Machine Learning, we provide the data science and developers to build and train deploy models. Azure Machine Learning is the only cloud machine learning service that enables developers of all skill levels to build machine learning models, from a code-first experience to drag and drop to automated machine learning, where developers are not required to have any machine learning knowledge. No matter how models are built, they are stored and managed in a central registry. Azure Machine Learning also provides machine learning ops capabilities with a built-in integration with Azure DevOps. This enables developers to achieve model validation, model deployment, and model retraining capabilities. Finally, Azure Machine Learning is built on an open source foundation. Developers can choose the Python tools and process of their choice and even get started on their laptops. They have the freedom to use machine learning flow if they like and create advanced take the advantage of the Onyx runtime. So in the middle layer, built-in Azure Machine Learning will also offer developers the most comprehensive set of domain-specific pre-trained models, 30 across speech, vision, language, and decision-making, which all based on our breakthrough research. Not only does Azure AI have the most number of pre-training models, we are the only ones that can enable deployment anywhere. That includes on-prem, on the edge, and even other clouds through the use of the containers. Finally, we offer AI applications specific service for professional developers. Azure Bot Service is built on Azure Bot Framework, the most popular open source based framework. This includes Azure Search, which is the only cloud app search service with built-in AI capabilities. This facilitates the creation of the knowledge mining apps. We have the form recognizer, has been designed to work on specific types of documents, forms. It extracts the key value pairs from forms, thereby automating the data entry tasks. Finally, we have the video indexer that's used to extract in-depth metadata from video and audio content. Only Microsoft provides such a comprehensive set of capabilities for professional and citizen developers to harness the potential of AI. With such enormous potential, it's no wonder that some enterprises are ramping up the investments on AI. However, there are challenges. And one of these challenges is the workforce, the future-ready workforce. The future of the tech industry relies heavily on people skills. By beginning of 2020, LinkedIn published a report on the emerging jobs on the US, where data and AI continue to make the strong showing. So 75% of the annual growth for artificial intelligence specialists, 35% annual growth for data science, and 33% for data engineer. Other roles represented by this report are like product owner, customer success specialist, and sales development. They are in high demand within the tech industry. The future of the things like software as a service, a $278 billion industry, will rely on people skill. At Microsoft, AI is not just a product or a set of technologies. AI is our vision of empowerment for every developer to innovate, every organization to define industries, and every individual to transform the society. The central to our mission of empowering every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. So now you are wondering how Microsoft is helping. Around the world, 2020 was emerged as one of the most challenging years in many of our lifetimes. In 6 months, the world has endured multiple challenges, including a pandemic that spurred a global economic crisis. Microsoft launched a global skill initiative aimed to bring more digital skills to 25 million people worldwide. To help pursue jobs in these areas, we make LinkedIn Learning paths aligned with the different set of roles available for free of charge through the end of March 2021. Each learning path includes a sequence of videos, content designed to help job seekers develop the core skills needed for each role. In addition to these LinkedIn Learn paths, we are offering through a Microsoft Learn free and in-depth technical learning content that also support these roles. For roles that are more technical in nature, job seekers can go deeper on the specific role-based Microsoft technologies with the Microsoft Learn models, gain the most in-demand skills on widely used technologies. Let me talk a little bit more about this. Participants of the Microsoft Global Skills Initiative will have the ability to schedule an exam from September to the end of the year of 2020, and the exam takers will have until March 31, 2021 to complete the exam. This will provide access to exams that will provide 5 fundamental certifications and 8 roles-based certifications. These will include certifications like the Azure AI Fundamentals or the Microsoft Certified Data Analyst Associate. These exams you will available initially in whole or in part in 7 languages. How great is that? And what Microsoft just found out that these certifications are the powerful asset for job seekers and those looking for, let's say, to advance in an existing role. For example, in a Global Knowledge 2019 IT skills and salary report, more than half of the IT decision makers surveyed believe that main benefit of the certified industrial is the ability to close the skill gaps seen in enhanced technology environments. It's also show us the certifications help make it highly easier, helping job seekers to stand out. So where do we go from here? The last few years have seen artificial intelligence and machine learning relentless increase their impact across all facets of our daily lives. From interacting with the smart chatbots, much like we do with humans, including mixing multiple languages as we do in normal human conversation, to assisting farmers by making agriculture-related predictions that result in yields. AI sees useful applications everywhere. However, there's much to be done in the field of AI to make the benefits available across a broad asset of applications and to society. I'm talking here about AI at internet scale and AI at the edge. That's already a reality, but there's a lot to improve. And of course, AI and society, where we strongly believe that AI and machine learning can play a pivotal role in how we deal with problems in health, urbanization, education, agriculture, etc. I believe that together we can better serve people, filling jobs, create opportunities for individuals around the world. Let's enjoy this moment where technology, resource, and material are available to improve our business and our professional skills. So, when you are ready to learn more about Azure AI, check it out online and start to make AI real for your business and for you today. You can use this QR code to get all links all together. Thank you for having me. If you have any questions, please let me know.